Add a little bit too much of Hennessy. Just gonna tell you how I feel. Look. You so fucking precious when you smile. Hit it from the back end.
Okay, I just put that in because I don't like the lighting in here at all. Like, I really need to switch out those light bulbs with some fluorescent light bulbs. Those are the orange ones. Fluorescent is like that clear white light. Why do I keep looking at it? Ugh, every time I look at it, like, I feel like I go blind for like 2 seconds. But they're really bright. They basically mimic the sun almost with that perfect lighting. I got a paper cut earlier. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but it's like really bothering me. Okay, the purpose of this video, you guys probably see from the title already, dandruff in my dreadlocks. Like, now, no, don't get me mistaken. I don't have dandruff in my dreadlocks. Like, you can't even really tell. I'm gonna get a retwist soon. That is coming soon. I'm gonna get a retwist and I'm gonna get a lineup because I mean, yeah, I keep my hair down like that, so you can't even see my line. All you can see is really this. And if you guys saw that hairstyle video, I don't really know if I've made a favorite hairstyle video, but I have mentioned in the past that my favorite hairstyle is basically this. I put my hair in a hoodie and then I go like this. Like I just do that little comb over on top so that it comes down on the side. That's my favorite hairstyle. But yeah, as you guys can see, I don't actually have any dandruff. Am I too close? No, I'm not too close. I'm actually not close enough. No dandruff in here. I'm probably not even going to cut this video. But yeah, dandruff in my dreadlocks. I did have a serious dandruff problem when I was younger. That was when I kept my hair either in an afro or cut. Like I would always go through phases where I had it in an afro, I had it braided, and then it would get cut. And then I had an afro, braided, cut, afro, braided, cut. And that cycle, I don't know if that had anything to do with the dandruff. At that time, that was when I was like young. I was young to the point where I didn't really grease my own scalp. I mean, I did sometimes, but I was still in the phase of learning how to when I had hair. Like, I didn't know how to part it and then grease in between the parts. I would just put a clump on and try to get it in and then end up having like a huge splotch of grease on my hair. I don't know. If you guys experienced that before, comment down below your experience with grease growing up, your experience with oils and stuff. I don't know if everyone calls it grease. Like, this is what my mom got me a few days ago. This is like, I don't know if grease is just like a word black people use, but that's all I really know. I don't know if there's like a real name for it, but grease. You gotta grease your scalp to keep it moisturized. I typically don't like using too much grease, so if you have a problem with dandruff, which is basically dry scalp, like your scalp is dry, so you got flakes of dry skin coming off in your hair, and people usually go like this, and that's when you see it coming out. Like, if they didn't do that, you wouldn't see it. So typically they're scratching their hair. So do not scratch your head at all if you do have dandruff, especially if you have... You guys ever play with those? Comment down below. I don't have ADHD, but I get distracted really easy. What was I talking about? Dang it, there's gonna be no cuts in this video. Dandruff. Don't scratch your head, because I mean, if you have dreads and you scratch your dandruff, it's gonna go up into your dreads. Especially if your locks are thicker than mine, they're gonna get into your hair, and that's gonna be really hard to get out. It's gonna look bad. It's gonna be pretty obvious, because especially if you have solid black hair, it's gonna look really obvious if you have dandruff. So basically, if you want to get rid of that dandruff, one, most important, drink water. Drink a lot of water. That is something I learned over the days. Dry skin is like the enemy of hydration. If you're hydrated, you're good. I mean, that is a really good tip, but I mean, that doesn't work for everybody. Sometimes people drink water back to back to back, like they're drinking like they're about to run a mile, like every single day. I mean, some people do that. Cross country, I don't know. I couldn't do cross country. But yeah, stay hydrated, and that doesn't work for everybody. So another thing you do is moisturize. But what I think about moisturizing, same with the grease, same with this stuff. I also use I also use this right here, but like that's rare because I personally think grease is really thick. I don't like having thick substances in my hair, but I mean it helps. Yeah, so when I put grease in my hair, I like to keep it moderate. I don't like to put too much because then you got oil all in your hair, and every time you touch your head, it's just gonna be all oily. Like when I was younger, and I wasn't the one who greased my hair, or sometimes when I did, I always felt like it was too much. Like now versus then, I put a lot less, and I'm still perfectly fine. Like I have no dandruff in my hair whatsoever for the past 3 years that I've had dreads. Just no dandruff. I used to have really bad spots right here. Like this was my worst spot because there's no dreads right there. So like for the first maybe 2-3 months of having locks, that right here was like the worst part of my hair. But then eventually that got better. But back to what I was saying, when you do use grease in your hair, just keep it moderate and stuff like that. And also if you have like dry skin, keep it moderate. Don't use it too much because I think of it as sort of training your scalp in a way. This paper cut is like really burning. Like it's really burning. But I think of it as training your scalp. If you use too much, your body's gonna stop producing its natural oils. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, there's already a whole bunch of crap in my head. I'm gonna stop helping it out. Just like, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but isn't that like with sugar? If you keep putting sugar into your body, your I don't even know what it's called. Something in your body stops producing insulin or stops producing sugar. Then you end up with diabetes, and that's when you gotta start injecting yourself with insulin, and that's basically because you were flooding your body with sugar, and now, or either not getting enough sugar, and now your body's like, bro, I don't want to keep producing this if you're just gonna double up on it anyway. Or same thing with not getting enough sugar. I don't want to keep trying to pump in insulin and stuff into your body if you're not going to help me out. You're not going to eat what you're supposed to eat. So like your hair needs to eat, but it also needs to breathe. So, I mean, you can't just keep clumping stuff in there and expect to be good, because when I did rely on grease in my hair or oils in my hair, my eyes were getting really dry. When I did rely on that stuff, like when I didn't have it in there, it would get really dry. Like it would get dry really fast. Or when I did wait like a really long time and my hair was dry or my scalp was dry and I put some in there, it would like I don't know, it would just like vanish overnight, and I'm like, didn't I just have grease in my hair? Where did it all go? Why is my hair dry already? Because my hair just needed it. It needed so much that as soon as I put it in, it was all gone already. It was all used up. So what I'm trying to say, because I'm just going on and on, is hydrate a lot, drink a lot of water, and if you're going to put grease in your hair, which I know a lot of people don't and a lot of people do, it's like mix. Don't go overboard, but at the same time, don't go not enough. You gotta find that perfect mix for you, because it is different for everybody. You gotta find that perfect amount for you to keep away from dandruff. And so let's get into the fact that you do have dandruff. Instead of just preventing it, let's say you do have some and you want to get it out. I watched a video a while ago. That was when I first started, when I told you guys I had dandruff right here on those little patches on the side, my little sideburn, the little fade that I Had, emphasis on had, because, I mean, what is that now? I'm getting the lineup soon. I am, trust me. This video is about to be really long, because how long is it? How long are we going on, guys? Does it say 9 minutes? Are we going on 9 minutes? Yeah, we're going on 9 minutes. 10 minutes, actually. Yeah, we're going on 10 minutes. Okay, so you want to get the dandruff out of your hair. I watched a video on this. Like I said before, when you scratch your hair, the dandruff is going to come out into your dreadlocks. And if you have black hair, it's going to stand out. So, I watched a video on washing. I'm not actually going to go in the shower now. I mean, to show you guys how to wash it, that's doing too much. But you guys can go back and watch my shower routine. There will be a little pop-up either right here, to watch my hair wash routine. Okay, if you just went to watch that and now you're back, thank you. Now you'll better understand what I'm about to say. If you didn't, that's cool. It's whatever. When I washed my hair, you probably saw that, like, I just put the soap in and I let it drain down my hair. Like, I let it just drain down my hair. Don't do that. Do not do that if you're worried about, dandruff. How did I forget the whole subject I'm talking about? If you have dandruff in your hair, you don't want to wash it down because then it's just going to go further into your dreads. So what I learned is, like, let's say you wanted to put it into sections. You would just wash all of this, all your roots. You would just wash your roots, but you'd keep it up so that when the dandruff runs out, it's running out of your hair, like actually leaving your hair. Like, you could just go like this in your hair. Take a huge section when you wash it, just go like this in your hair. Do all of that and get it out. I wish, like, if I had longer locks, if I had thicker locks, I could probably show you guys a lot better, but I don't have thick locks. I feel like with me, even if I did have dandruff and I tried to wash it out, my locks are too skinny for them to get further in. Like, how do you expect dandruff to fit in between these little locks? And even if they did, who would really see it? But I don't have dandruff, so I'm straight. Like, I'm good. But, yeah, don't wash your hair like I do, because you're just going to get it back into your dreads. So, hold it up like that. Wash it out if you already have it. And then wait till your hair is dry. Like, actually, you could put grease in it whenever you want to. Me personally, though, I wait until my hair is fully dry before I even put any sort of oil or grease in it, just to give my hair like a little chance to put its own give my hair a chance to moisturize itself with its own natural oils, because your body does produce natural oils. Like, you ever feel your hands are just oily sometimes. You ever touch a screen, your hands are just oily, like natural oils. Same with your scalp. It produces natural oils, so just give your hair a chance. Give it a chance to produce some oils and put it in there. And drink lots and lots and lots of water. If you like my shirt, comment down below. Peace.